What's up, guys? Northern Hazard here. Dan is my first name, by the way, if you didn't watch my first commentary. I'm going to bring back another game of Search and Destroy on Terminal again. I've just been getting really good games on this map lately. As you can see, I'm using a silenced AK-47, and I'm doing some work with it this game. You notice I rushed the right side a little bit, and I jump out, and I immediately turn around because usually someone always hides back there, and sometimes it's a little dangerous to jump out even because I like to put claymores there, and I know other people do too. So I'm checking the back of the plane. Someone just blew up the barrels, so I know he's not going to hide there. Luckily for me, he sticks his leg out. Yes, I did put this on super fast because I ran over the 10-minute limit for YouTube. I forgot there was a limit, so I had to redo the commentary, which, you know, it's a little upsetting, but I cut through most of it. I thought I heard some kid, so I stopped planting the bomb and I go kill him. And I forget about this one right here. I completely messed that up. I heard him and I shot above his head and I completely failed. So, you guys don't get to see it because I put it in fast forward. Ha! No. I'm just trying to save time, and the best way to do that is cut out parts that I guess are really not important, like kill cams and stuff like that. So I cut that part out because it's just a lot of running around. You notice that I walk over to this left side, I throw a grenade and get that guy, and my stun gets me a hit marker. So I know he's hiding in the corner over there, and I pop out and I start spraying and I shoot above his head, and I just kind of duck a little bit and pop back out again and get the kill. So I notice another kid, he runs up the steps, he's not paying attention to his right, where I'm at, and I get a good, easy kill on him. So now I'm trying to look around for like the last guy. I figure it turns out to be a guy in the cockpit. Usually there's always one there in the front of the plane, more than likely. And I can't remember what happens here. I think I die, maybe it's the next round, or no, I think I do die this round. I do something really stupid. I get a Predator missile and I accidentally call it in. I was debating about calling it in and I accidentally pressed the button. I was too late. So I call in the Predator, I know where he's at, and I mess this up really bad. I rush in there and I get my ass kicked, which I shouldn't have done. He wasn't sitting on the bomb, and I could have easily ran, grabbed the bomb, and went to A. And that's what I should have done, and you guys could learn from that. So just, you know, try to play it smart. Don't rush after that last guy. Don't chase the camper, I guess is the good advice I can give you. This round, I do die early. I do something pretty bad. I walk over here and I get distracted by a guy behind bulletproof glass, and I don't see that guy on my right. You just saw him right there on the steps, and I don't see him, and my teammate's too busy hiding around the corner. And, you know, that just goes to show you can't rely on teammates, because more than likely they will get you killed. You do have teammates, but they're not gonna help you. They're not gonna save your ass. So you always have to watch your own back. And right now I think it's 0-3, and these guys are thinking, all right, we're gonna, you know, 4-0 these kids. It's not a challenge. But I do some I do work. Like the comments come in about how I'm carrying the team or stuff later in the game. You know, I don't really care. I just had a good game, and I guess I did everything right. I like to rush this plane, but you have to be careful about that back counter. I know they hide there, so it's really risky poking your head out. A lot of people like to noob tube back here. This riot shield dude would not get out of my way. I don't know what his problem was or why he was doing it. Maybe just to be funny and be a douchebag. But he's not helping my cause or the team's cause about winning the game. So I decided to risk it. I thought I was going to walk out that corner and get shot and lit up, but luckily it didn't happen. Riot shield guy moves up towards their spawn, and it looks like he has someone trapped there, so I move my way around to get a better angle at and try shooting him. And I start shooting his sentry gun that he put down. And right here I think I become the last guy alive, and I know where this kid's going, so I try spraying him through the wall and do a pretty bad job of it. But he walks in front of my bullets really, and it just doesn't work out for him. I speed this part up because it's me sound whoring the kid. I hear him shooting his P90 trying to get me to walk into the plane, I think is the deal. But I want to make sure he didn't move or go anywhere around. And at this point right here, I know he can't be anywhere because I checked A, He can't be anywhere but on the plane. And pull out my shotgun and get the last kill. It's a good entry weapon to use, like if you're going into a tight area. You can just spray it around the corner and it can save your ass. But so I get the kill, and now we're 1-3, I think, is the score for the whole team. I'm not sure what my kill def is, but I decided to do something a little different this round. I wanted to go back behind these luggage, I guess, and just kind of camp this window a little bit and see if anyone would jump out of it. And I go up here to throw a grenade, and one kid almost walks out and falls on my head. And if you noticed, it happened a little quick, but when he died, he dropped the bomb on that ledge. So I'm telling my teammates where he's at. There's a few of them that have mics, so they should know, alright, the bomb's over there, we can go over there and kind of guard it a little bit. There's no reason not to tell them. Even if they're not listening, go ahead and tell them anyway. So I'm just checking my back, checking my corners and stuff. I notice the red dot pops up, and he starts walking towards the back area. And right here, like my last commentary I gave you guys, I told you people like to camp that counter. So when you walk out this doorway, be very careful, and usually just start spraying around the corner. I could see him, so I started just shooting him, but you always have to watch that just in case. I'm not sure how many times I turn on that super fast speed or whatever, but I had to do it, so I cut out a little bit of the gameplay. I call in a Predator missile, and I fail pretty bad. I can't kill any of them. I went for the one guy, and I made a mistake. I should have dropped it over toward that counter. Instead, I get it behind a wall where it's not going to affect anyone. This kid, he runs out, and I'm able to pick him off. And I'm not going to waste any time, and I'm going to call in that Harrier, because, you know, if they win, there's no point. You know, I didn't call in the Harrier. Call it in. And immediately I go and I lay down there, because if you call an air support and they're over there in that area with the glass, usually they try to run into the plane pretty quick. And I've seen it happen all the time. And usually when they call, when other people call an air support, I do the same thing. So I noticed he was behind the counter, and I really don't like camping, and so I move out, and I'm going to go back to where I went last round and try to see if I can get that kill again. But I think there's two of them alive, I'm not sure. And, you know, you always have to check. Right here I didn't look because of that red dot, and I get lucky here. You always want to check that. People do camp there a lot. And I know he's back there, and he's not behind the counter, so there's only one spot he could be. And he's just hiding right behind me, behind this little pillar, I guess you could call it. And I'm just going to walk around with the shotgun spray and get an easy kill. So now we're all tied up 3-3. I guess you could say this is a good comeback game. I thought it was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I really like this map. Just kind of how it's laid out. I just feel it's a fun map to play. You notice I don't call my payload in right away. I kind of wait a little bit. They're not spawning outside, they're spawning inside. And if you call in a payload right away, they're just going to hide in the back of the spawn. And you'll see what happens here later. It's exactly what they do. I just wanted them to get out of their spawn a little bit and call it in. And if you didn't catch the first video, payloads do not have a time delay on them. You can call them in at the beginning of the map. So my payload does what it does best, and it picks off a few kids. And I'm going to speed this part up because they're camping in the back. And I'm telling my teammates right now, don't camp back there. Well, don't rush back there. They're camping. I notice a claymore, so I move around. And I think there's only 2 people left, and they have claymores set up and all that. So I don't want to rush back in there, and I'm telling my team to stay back, and if they don't listen, they get killed. But what ends up happening is someone, I think, picks up a riot shield here, and he kills this kid hiding in a corner, and gives me the opportunity to run in and kill the other one. He's busy with the guy with the riot shield, so I take the kill from him. He was thrown off guard, and it works out pretty well for me. I know this commentary might be a little rushed, but if you guys liked it, give me a comment, tell me how I'm doing, and you know, sometimes maybe we'll set up a time to play with subscribers and stuff like that. If you really want to, please do subscribe. I'd appreciate it a lot, and I'll try to have another vid up soon. Later.